and at 10 a.m. sharp, we'd pull out of the station. Now, the smoke from the nearby wildfires were drifting through the valley this morning, and I think it adds a little bit of an eerie but almost cinematic haze to the landscapes, although this is the first weekend of the summer with no blue skies. And pretty much immediately after departing, the scenery opens up along the cliff sides as the trees begin to reveal the raw beauty of the Okanagan unfolding right in front of us. And it gives you a fantastic perspective of just how ambitious this railway was for the time, and ultimately how expensive it was to build.
So the route that we're on, we literally came all the way around there from the other side of the canyon. When you look at the scenery, it's crazy like how close they had to cut all the rocks down to pass the train through, digging and zagging around the corners. It's absolutely incredible. There. We got him. Barely.
But it wasn't just the bears that came out this morning, it's the entire community. 3716 is pretty much a 400,000 pound Taylor Swift on tracks. Everyone wants a glimpse of the big show, and yes, I've been told a few times that I look quite a bit like Travis Kelce over the years, obviously with a few less zeros in my bank account. And speaking of millionaires, the stretch that we are passing along right now is known as Millionaires Row. And when the Canadian Pacific president of the time, Lord Shaughnessy, visited Summerland in the early 1900s, he fell in love with the region's potential for fruit and wine. And he and other Canadian Pacific executives invested heavily in the area's orchards and vineyards, which was a huge catalyst to its growth over the last century. Now, not long after that, just before mile 10, we stopped to perform the runaround maneuver that I mentioned earlier. This is going to see the locomotive uncouple and switch tracks, so she'll roll past the consist, only to stop and reverse to recouple onto the other end.
I'm on point. You got a green target. The crossing is protected. You're cleared to back the train out on the Trout Creek Trestle Bridge. Cleared back 10 cars. Over.